up, everybody? Welcome back. All right, so look, I went out on a date today, earlier at 4 o'clock. It was like an early thing because we couldn't do it at night. She couldn't do it at night. It's a weekday, work and whatever. So it was one of those dates, just quick lunch, late lunch, get to know you, no more than like 45 minutes, an hour. I got another date tomorrow, but let me start off with one thing. I know you guys, somebody comment down below. I've been talking about Club de Nuit lately. It's not because I'm choosing to, I'm just telling you the truth because that's a fragrance I've been wearing and it does work. I don't want to talk about something and make something up and because of your interest, you know what I mean? It is what it is, I can't, some of these I just wore one time and I even forgot how they smelled. I've been wearing, these are for you guys. This is not for me. The collection I bought for the channel, meaning for you guys. So I will get to it eventually. But I've been just wearing most of these, most of the like Club de Nuit, Halloween Man, affordable fragrances that perform and deliver, and that's the only thing I can talk to you about. But I will start doing it. I paid for all of these with my money. I'm not paid from Arm Off or any of those fragrances. I only, in my whole 3 years, I got 2 fragrances that were. The first one that was a freebie, it was a mistake. They thought I was a different channel, and I didn't know it too, so they sent me out some 2 fragrances, and another one which was from Jeremy Fragrance that I got, and he, without me asking, at Scent Explorer, he was like, I talked to him, took some pictures with him, and I just told him I love your fragrance, this and that, which I do. And he was like, hold on, and he gave it to me. So other than that, I never got anything for free. I never worked with any company. That's a good thing because throughout the years, I kind of wouldn't recommend that for me because I'm too much of a nice person, and if I get something from somebody, it kind of sways your decision. So I would rather do it like pay for my own money, and I cherish it more, and I would say the truth with no strings attached. I just believe, I don't believe in that anymore. That's just me, the freebies, so that's that. What else? So anyway, yesterday I talked about the fragrances that helped me, out of all my fragrances that helped me get the lady or get the woman. Not saying any other fragrance that wouldn't do the same. It just happened to be at that time and place with that fragrance I've been wearing. So I mentioned Caroline Herrera Privé, and I told you guys there's other alternatives that are more affordable that perform just as good, if not even better. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. One good alternative to Caroline Herrera, I believe, it's in the same category, but it's different fragrance, and that is this one is a little bit more sweeter, but it's a date and clubbing fragrance, I believe, in the same time, and that is Roberto Cavalli Uomo. So this one right here is it was not hyped, talked about in the community, but I felt like it's one of those fragrances that just got lost, and it's doesn't get the recognition it needs, you know what I mean? So this is a really, really good underrated gem fragrance. You can get about for $30 online on eBay or anywhere online. At stores, you can probably get them. You'll probably have to pay the full price in stores, but I know from online you can get it for $35. So that's one. Another great alternative for our date fragrance, I would say, and this one performs actually even more than Caroline Herrera. It's beast mode on my skin, and that is Salvatore Ferragamo signature Uomo. Now this one, leather, tonka, just vanilla. Like sometimes I get like hints of tobacco. Just a deep, like super sexy, masculine, but mature vibes on this one here, masculine vibes. This one gives me about, Caroline Herrera gives me about 7 hours longevity. This one gives me about 10 to 11 hours longevity. So anything in my book that's over 7 or 8 hours, that lasts over 7 to 8 hours, is beast mode. Okay, so that's one. Another one that's been, there's two of them that I love from the whole line. The other one is in my card, can show it to you, but I'll start off with one. This one is Halloween Man X. I've been talking about this lately because I'm not trying to hype it. I'm trying to get people to give it the recognition because there was a little it was introduced, I think, last year to the community, but then again it got lost, and it's a great fragrance. I believe in these gems, and you don't have to spend $100 because, listen to me, like I said, the guy was telling me that I've been talking about Club de Nuit. That's not, I like feedback like that. But if I go and talk about other fragrances, it'll be just like any other, from my eyes, like Dior Sauvage or this or that. That's been talked the hell out of it. I see channels, talk about those fragrances, and then do another video with different format. And why would you want to watch me? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I talk about the fragrances that don't get talked about, that deserves to be talked about, if that makes sense. And it gives me room to grow because people are not interested in those videos or those review channels that talk about the same boring fragrance. Like, okay, well, look at the atomizer. Okay, look at this, look at that. No, I mean, that's their problem. They can do whatever they want. But I choose to talk about forgotten greatness, okay, if that makes sense. You don't want, it's the same thing. Everybody knows it's tired. People have been doing that same, we've been talking about the same fragrances for the last 7 years, 8 years, whatever, man, shit, even 2-3 years is enough. So I don't want to go on and rant. I'm just trying to tell you I feel better, and I feel better when I save you money. Why do you think I never went to no fucking high-end stores and showed you shit? And who knows, most of the people, probably those people get free fragrances, free. I'm not accusing anybody, but in this game, if the more you're hired, the more people give you, freebies or this or that or whatever. So who's there to stop them to be like, oh no, man, don't pay me, man? It's, believe me, this fragrance shit, there's a lot. There's a lot of BS I've been seeing, so to speak. It's not what it was, or if it ever was, so there's a lot of bullshit BS that you don't see behind the curtains, so to speak. Okay, so anyway, but that's a different video. I'll make a video about, is it worth being a fragrance reviewer nowadays? Okay, so this or Halloween Man Shot. Okay, so I was out on a date with a smoking girl. She was hot. She was, her picture will be right here. And for some reason she thought I was Italian. I don't know. She probably got it off my Hinge page because it says Italian restaurant, and I think that's what she explained to me. She got mixed up. So I get there 5 minutes early, and she comes after 5 minutes. She gets up, I get up to shake her hand, and she comes and kisses me on the cheek because she's French. And she's half French, I think. Yeah, her father's French, whatever. She grew up there, and she kissed me. She thought I was Italian. I kissed her, whatever. And then she just dropped it on me. She was like, I smelled you from all the way when I entered the restaurant or the cafe. And that fragrance I was wearing is Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani Profondo. This is the new one, you guys. I did an impression, a female's impression on this fragrance a month ago. I will put that video in the link, and you can get a female's point of view from this fragrance. This is absolutely, and it just hit me today for some reason. It's so similar. This is the closest fragrance I think you can get to Office for Men. This is a Ambroxan super masculine bomb. Okay, this one is, my opinion, 88% similar to Office for Men. Not to take away from Office for Men. I love Office for Men. Office for Men stays on my skin for 16 hours. This one, it gives you about 8 to 9 hours, which is a beast mode 2 as well. Okay, so this is a great alternative. Not to take away from Office for Men, but this is a great alternative, you guys, to Office for Men. And women absolutely love this. And she kept talking, and throughout the conversation, she would stop and she would be like, God, you smell good. Damn, you smell good. Like 3 times. I'm probably gonna start recording. I'm trying to find a way to be slick and record these dates, you know what I mean? But that's this is a great, I know it's not a date fragrance, it's more of a office or professional setting fragrance, whatever, but where is it written that you can't wear something like this on a date? You have to break the rules here and there for what women like, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I've been realizing women love fresher and Ambroxan musky fragrances than your dark, mysterious. Don't get me wrong, they will compliment you on those. There are women for those, but those, I think, you don't want to wear those on a date in the summer during the day. Those are a big no-no. That's the only time I would say not to wear it, But for instance, this is a great date fragrance during the day, like what I did today. You can break the rules. Like I said, it's not, whatever. It's not just, okay, dark, mysterious is for dates. Fresh spicy is for gym. Mass pleasing is for gym. Fresh spicy, is for office. Mix it around a little bit. Be different, just like I'm trying to do with my channel. Mix it up. Not the same routine, the same top 5, the same fragrances. Mix it up. Fuck it. No, this bottle didn't come and say this and this and that. You know what I mean? So, with instructions. So do whatever you want to do, in my opinion. But we do like to categorize the fragrances and date whatever. But you can make exceptions. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So the date went well. We do have a second date going on, but tomorrow I have another date, which I'm with another girl, because some girls nowadays you have to keep your options open, because girls, and I'm sorry to say, most women, their standards are very high, and they have these unrealistic standards to what a guy is supposed to have, and it's not true. The era of our parents and grandparents is long and gone, okay? That's why you see most of these girls that are in their 30s, still single, chasing a standard that's delusional, okay? That makes sense. So, and then you got a whole bunch of beta males that give them validation and compliments and make other men look weak. And there's way too many blue pill, beta males out there. And with dating apps, dating apps are good, but then they're bad too. You know what I mean? Because the bad situation is, again, validation. They have choices now, whatever, and it's the world I see. It's getting very, very hard to find Mrs. Right, and she wants Mr. rich, tall, over 6'4", 6'3". And let me tell you something. World population of guys, it's only less than 3% that are guys that are over 6'3". So they're gonna be waiting for a long time to and if they want a tall guy, they want him rich. They want him movie star status. It's getting rough out there, but at least I can, talk about shit that can help you out on dates. And I believe, again, like I said, fragrances can fill the gap that's missing. Like if you don't know how to talk or break the ice, that fills the void, the gap. Or if you're not good looking, if you're lacking the good looks, fragrances do fill up that gap. It makes you more attractive. All right, 100%. Fragrances make you attractive. And I said this with this girl too. I told her on camera which would be the fragrance, the first impression, female first impression, Profundo. Again, check that video out. I have it in the description. So anyway, again, I do have a date tomorrow. So the first person to recommend a fragrance for me to wear on the date tomorrow, that's the one I'm gonna be wearing, and I will do a follow-up video just like I did today. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Much love and respect, and I will see you real soon. Take care.